let you drag me down into the dark.
Something like this.
Underground. You came to me like Dorian Gray. You brought a picture of your ways. You came to me like Dorian Gray. The day
so the whole thing accumulates towards the end. Something like that. So it's a huge dissonance. I think what I've got to do with that song, it can't be too sweet. It's about Dorian Gray, for goodness sake, you know. So you can't have anything. You can't have anything which is going to be silly really with it. Although it's an acoustic song, it can't be overweighed. So that is an example of some of the kind of things that I've been working on, thinking through. There's another song called Quicksilver, and I've got a friend coming in and playing violin on that. So she'll do that.
Tell me not to.
All right, we'll do that then. Yeah, okay, Dave. We'll go for it, shall we? There's also Antonia, which is going to be quite different. I've really done quite a lot of work. Again, it's organ, I think. Let me see if I can find it. Track 7, I think. Yeah, I'll just start that quick. Something like this. Wells it together. I think if it's put in, I think if it's added to the background, I think it'll be absolutely fine. There's also a little bit in the middle as well. And I'm going to try and find that.
Now it is too late. You have chosen someone.
So we'll.
So is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. Ah, right, yeah, this is it. Right, so this needs a guitar part. This middle bit. So let's see if I can do it.
You have chosen someone new. Like your Siamese twin.
Something like that. that kind of thing. So it wells the whole thing together. You know, it adds more interest. I was also thinking as well yesterday of adding a bass part to it. I can't do it on this, but it needs to be something like a. I can't really do it. It needs to be a synthesizer sound, maybe a Moog sound, something like that. In fact, let's just try that, because this is something I was thinking of, which I haven't even. Something like this. No. Yeah, maybe. Miles out of tune, I'm sorry about that. But it needs to be a growling sort of something. Rather than bass guitar, which I think can make it sound too daft, too like a falling cabaret, with something, you know, with some strangeness about it. This could also be used as well. I quite like this idea. Your second acoustic album. When I finished First Things about 18 months ago, maybe. Can't remember when it was done. I hadn't got any songs at all, no new songs at all. But since then, about 13 or 14 new pieces have emerged. Two new instrumental pieces, and also about 11 songs maybe. I don't like doing things which are just banal, you know, just a few chords here and there. Somehow the guitar parts have to sort of reflect what's going on in the song, or vice versa. You know, so the lyrics have to be supported by something which is going to be evoke them. It's no good writing a guitar part just of a few chords, an E minor or an A minor here and there, which have no relevance to the material as far as I can see. So again, organ, I think it wells it together nicely. And so on. So I think the arrangements for this have to be really carefully done and somehow tastefully done. It isn't something that you can just throw together, you know. And the thing that I was conscious of last time when we did the quick arrangements that we did in the studio, is that a lot of them just hadn't been, you know, thought through properly. I think it's like composition. Things need to be constantly revised, and it's fine having a spontaneous idea. Great. I mean, that's the way these things happen. But the big problem is, if you go with that spontaneous idea and don't fuse conscious, rational thought to it, it's no good for me. It's just, you know, it doesn't work particularly well. So those are a few ideas about the new acoustic album. So I hope they work. I will find you.
I'm singing along now.
And get rid of the E there. Is that okay? And that solves that.
Alan.
So you can go down there and then back up to the end and be fine.
Parallel thinking.
Yeah.
I could put the E with that A.
Oh right, okay then.
And then the D with the B flat.
Oh right, is that okay? You can do that?
Well, that's an open string and a finger happening.
Right, now.
If you're not happy with those double stoppings, say so.
No, I'm fine. I'll go that one.
Because we could always do
fine.
2 takes, couldn't we?
Oh yeah, well
As
yeah.
in,
Well,
put them in the second time.
Yeah.
Full sounds.
Well, not really. It's just one. It's just a thing that I've got the idea that in this we should just put this in anyway, and then I can take it out and put it elsewhere.
Okay.
So we can do that from the beginning of White Goddess.
Okay.
And it's we'll just play that. If we do White Goddess, Dave. many bars that was? Was it 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just do
Before
that.
the flute came in.
Yes, before the flute came in, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't,
Try it.
we can just do it anyway because.
You want to start from the top? Okay. It'll most likely be the same as on the others. Like there'll be a bar and then you'll be probably a bar of you counting and then in. Well, I will just clarify that. Oh, this is the one where you don't come in on the beat, isn't it?
In 4, this was in 3, so I just had to sort of think 3 and 4 at the same time. But don't worry, I'll bring you in.
He knows what he's doing. He's a true professional.
It's all guesswork.
Pretty damn startlingly accurate guesswork, but guesswork all the same. There we go. One, two, two. See, I know where it is.
I've got some time today. I'll try and put some vocals on, which I'm really going to try and go back and do next Tuesday. Some basic vocals, and then over the next few months, start adding arrangements. I've got a couple of ideas for arrangements, but not many. I like to take away the basic vocal and guitar part, and then consider arrangements, and then go back to the later stage and add them. It seems to be the best way of doing things. I think compositionally, for me, it fits. So that's the idea today. It might work out very different now. Maybe banging my head at the end of the day, saying what a terrible mess I made of it all. But you never know. So.
Obviously, just, you know, as usual, we'll have to just.
Just really quick, and we can deal with that in a couple of weeks.
Right.
All the ballads and stuff. That's fine.
Here I stand so quiet on a lonely night.
Is that it? Can I say that?